A complete guide to heat pumps in 2024. The term heat pumps refers to a group of technologies that incorporate HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, devices that provide heat energy that is transferred from a source of heat or warmth to a destination called a heat sink, effectively pumping warmth from one place to another. Heat pumps move thermal energy in the opposite direction of spontaneous heat flow by absorbing heat from a cold space and releasing it to a warmer one. Their primary function is space heating through radiators, underfloor heating systems, or warm air convectors. They can also be used to heat water for use in your home or business. Most heat pumps have fantastic climate control capabilities and can be used to provide space cooling by simply reversing the process of space heating. In many ways, a heat pump is functionally the same as conventional air conditioners. It's basically an air conditioner that can reverse itself. An air source heat pump, for example, will extract heat from air outside your property in the same way a fridge extracts heat from its inside, and a ground source heat pump functions similarly, but it functions by taking the residual warmth from the soil or a water body outside your property and moves it inside. How they work. Source heat pumps work typically by pulling heat out of the air or ground to heat space within a property, but they can be reversed to cool a property as well. The higher the input temperature from the ground, the lower the amount of work needed from the heat pump, the higher the COP, coefficient of performance, and the lower the operating costs will be. A heat pump doesn't burn fuel, it simply moves heat from one place to another. An air source heat pump, for example, will take heat from the air outside and pump it inside through refrigerant-filled coils, very similar to the ones on the back of your fridge. Due to the wonders of modern technology, this process can sufficiently warm your house even in outside temperatures of 15 C, with complete interior climate control. Types of heat pump systems. The most common type of heat pump is the air source heat pump, which transfers heat between your house and the outside air. It works by absorbing heat from the outside air. Ground source, water source, or geothermal heat pumps achieve higher efficiencies by transferring heat between your house and the ground or nearby water source. Although they are more expensive to install, they generally have lower operating costs because they can rely on more constant source temperatures. Benefits of heat pumps. There are many benefits, both financial and environmental, associated with heat pump installations, which are the reason heat pump systems have become so popular, particularly over the last decade. Air source and ground source heat pumps are a great source of renewable energy because they use renewable heat from the environment. Some of the main reasons why people buy heat pumps are: they have high efficiency ratings, provide space and water heating and space cooling, they can substantially lower your energy bills, they can also significantly lower your carbon footprint and improve your property's air quality. It is worth mentioning here that solar PV systems make the perfect renewable partner for heat pumps. Heat pumps can use the electricity produced by the solar panels from sunlight and create up to 4 times as much energy as they consume. Economic considerations. It is difficult to calculate the precise savings offered by air and ground source heat pumps given the huge range of factors. You will still have to pay energy bills with a heat pump because it is powered by electricity, but you will save on the fuel you are replacing. If your old heating system was inefficient, you are more likely to see lower running costs with a new heat pump. Due to their low running costs, heat pumps can provide you with significant savings over traditional heating systems. We have much more information on how to work out your payback period and further advice on what to ask of your installer. Read more here. Heat pump efficiency. If you heat with electricity, a heat pump can trim the amount of electricity you use for heating by as much as 30% to 40%. High-efficiency pumps also dehumidify better than standard central air conditioners, resulting in less energy usage and more cooling comfort in summer months. However, the efficiency of most air source heat pumps as a heat source drops dramatically at low temperatures. System efficiencies vary between installations and the parts used. Your property's energy efficiency is also a hugely important factor to consider when calculating potential system efficiencies. Is a heat pump suitable for my property? There are a few things to consider. For example, if you live in a low energy efficient, drafty property, then installing a heat pump without implementing other energy efficient measures such as fully insulating your property, your heat pump will struggle to be effective. Which type of system to go for, the proposed system size, what technology it's replacing are all important considerations. It is advisable to consult with a professional and accredited installer to discuss all of these considerations. Maintenance and warranties. When a heat pump is correctly installed, it should require very little maintenance and be expected to last for at least 20 to 30 years. The system will probably require an annual check, which can be carried out by the system's owner or by a qualified engineer. If something does go wrong with your heat pump system, it can lose efficiency fast, but this underperformance will most likely be quite noticeable. It's a good idea to do some research into which units have the most favorable maintenance requirements. Most heat pumps come with a 5-10 year warranty on parts and labor as standard, so anything less and start asking questions. Some also come with a free annual service, but this depends on the manufacturer and installer.